And we kick off with transportation news. New York City Mayor Eric Adams announced more New Yorkers can now get 50% off of subway and bus fares thanks to an expansion of the Fair Fares program coming up in next year's budget. Now, the program will now include individuals and families earning up to 145% of the federal poverty level. Residents of New York City who are aged 18 to 64 who meet the income criteria are urged to apply. Now, the program covers Metro cards and accessorized services, offering discounted rates of 50% for single ride, 7-day, 30-day, and unlimited swipes on subways, as well as eligible buses. In other news, New York State Governor Kathy Hochul visited the Bronx, announcing an $8 million capital commitment, funding a project for expanding a clinic at the Morris Heights Health Center. Our BronxNet reporter, Kibben Nerline, brings us the details.
This is an issue that a lot of people don't talk about because it may not affect their community.
New York State Governor Kathy Hochul visits the Bronx with a life-saving announcement toward prioritizing maternal health care.
Today we're announcing an $8 million investment in the Morris Heights Health Center. I just toured it with the CEO this morning. We're going to create a maternal health center of excellence. The Bronx deserves to have this center of excellence. It is long overdue.
It's a full circle moment for Bronx resident Bruce McIntyre, a father who lost his partner Amber Rose Isaac in 2020. Over the past 4 years, McIntyre has worked to bring awareness to the issue of maternal mortality. The founder of the Save a Rose Foundation, an organization created in Isaac's memory, expressed immense gratitude for the advancement in maternal justice.
Jumping into this work 4 years ago, there weren't many resources made available, and there was also a lack of education around maternal health, midwives and doulas and what they do. So I'm very excited that there's going to be funds allocated towards that, and that funds are also going to be allocated towards maternal health, which I'm hoping that funds will be allocated towards the freestanding midwifery birthing center that we're trying to bring to fruition as well.
This entire initiative is a crucial step toward addressing the alarmingly high rates of maternal mortality faced by Black and brown women in the Bronx. Further improving maternal health, Governor Hochul emphasized that New York is leading the nation by establishing a new policy to reduce the cost of prenatal care for over 1 million low-income New Yorkers, ensuring that women in New York have access to these resources.
Women that look like us have died during childbirth because of pregnancy complications, and we are honoring their work and we are making sure that their deaths are not in vain. And so I'm grateful, Madam Governor, that you were here. I'm grateful that of all the places our governor could have been in 62 counties in the state of New York, she's here in the Bronx.
The policy takes effect on January 1st, 2025, and the addition to the Morris Heights Health Center is expected to begin assisting Bronx parents in 2027. Reporting for BronxNet, Kibben Nerline.
And thank you, Kibben. Staying along city news, New York State Governor Kathy Hochul also announced a $517.5 million initiative aimed at rebuilding bridges along the Bronx River Parkway. The project is slated for completion in spring of 2028, responds to the increasing impacts of climate change on the region's infrastructure. Now, the governor emphasized the necessity of upgrading surrounding roadways to ensure resilience against severe weather and accommodate all users, including pedestrians as well as cyclists. Last September, heavy rainfall flooded the Bronx River Parkway, leading to disruptions on multiple Metro North lines, and the number 6 train. Now, in response, the governor declared a state of emergency for New York City, the Hudson Valley, and Long Island. The project targets 2 bridges south of the Bronx Zoo, the Bronx River Parkway bridges over East Tremont Avenue and East 180th Street, and Morris Park Avenue, both originally built in 1951 and nearing the end of their service lives. Now, funding for the initiative is sourced from President Joe Biden's Federal Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. That is all the time we have for our Bronx updates, but guess what? We are not out of show. We got a whole lot ahead. Stay with us. We got more open when we return.